We would first like to introduce the Bosserman Center for Conflict Resolution Board member, Dave Buchanan.
Can I say something about you? Dr. Buchanan was a provost at Salisbury University when the center really took off, and Dr. Buchanan led the development of the department in our master's program. I just want to add that, and he retired and decided to stay here. He's been on the board ever since. He's one of our champions. Thank you, Dr. Buchanan.
Thank you, Brian, and welcome. I'm speaking on behalf of all the members of our board of directors, and we thank you for coming and joining us on the sunny eastern shore of Maryland for your annual meeting. The center was founded in 1992 by faculty member Dr. Phil Bosserman, and his vision was the study of the nature of conflict in society and in the context of social justice, to teach, promote, and foster nonviolent and peaceful ways in which to resolve these conflicts. Phil had a long history in these types of pursuits. As a high school student in Kansas, he was sent as a delegate to the 1948 founding conference for UNESCO. He went on to serve in the Peace Corps and a wide variety of activities before coming to Salisbury. You can read all about him on our webpage. The role of the board here is oversight of the center's operation and, of course, major budget expenditures. We're guided by the center's mission of providing a systems-based approach to the effective analysis and practical resolution of social conflict. And that, of course, positions Salisbury very well to be one of the regional centers of expertise. The Bosserman Center has a great reputation, local and international, and receives more opportunities for work than can be undertaken. Our focus as a board is to provide advice on the selection of programs, contracts, and research to be conducted by center faculty and staff so that they include opportunities for student engagement. Student learning has been the center of the center ever since the beginning. The center's programs are built on what Dr. Polkinghorne refers to as a teaching hospital model. If you have ever been a patient or a visitor into a teaching hospital, you'll have seen the medical faculty, the clinicians, and the students all working as a team.
University, but one of them, Nate Sansom, has participated in various Bosserman Center programs, has been a participant in a variety of academic pursuits that have taken him around the world. I think he's currently in, does anybody know where Nate is right now? Is he in Poland?
No.
Where is he?
No.
Was in
Bulgaria. He was in Bulgaria.
Now he's in Bulgaria.
Yeah, he's in Poland for 7 months.
And so we're proud that one of our students is doing big things around the world. We also recognize that the reason that we're gathering here today and the reason that we are so proud of this institution is the impact that students that come out of this institution will have on the world. And I have benefited from studying abroad a little bit, experiencing other parts of the world, traveling a little bit in my military capacity, which is a non-mayoral side of my life, but that role and that responsibility carried me to parts of the world that I wouldn't have otherwise experienced. And that is what makes us, I think, a place, a community, Salisbury, that truly builds upon the strengths of diversity, that builds upon the strengths of intellectual exploration. And again, I'm proud to be a small part of that in my role as mayor. I'm also honored that we now have our president. Well, I was curious because recognizing as a person who studied environmental policy, and as a person who puts that into practice today, I do want to applaud your environmental ethic. But I so appreciate that we have many of you from an economic, who come from an economics background or a finance background or business or management background, because at the end of the day, we're going to need your expertise to make feasible the impact on the world that we know we must have. And that environmental ethic is important. I hope all of you carry that into your work in business and management as well. So without further ado, welcome to Salisbury. Enjoy your time here. If I can do anything for you, if my office can do anything for you, we stand ready at your disposal. Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Dr. Dupree is, how long have you been on the job now?
2.5 months.
2.5 months. We're so happy to have her here. She's getting a feel for names and faces and all the different programs we have on the campus. And one of the things I think we pride ourselves in the last 15, 20 years is we've really gone international. Even though we're of national distinction, we do a lot of international work, and the Bosserman Center and the UN University Regional Center here at Salisbury as its biggest partner in the university and the mayor. So Dr. Dupree is here to give us a couple words of welcome, and if you could welcome her, appreciate it.
Good morning. Good morning. I know, I'll speak loudly. I was a teacher once, and this is not unfamiliar to me. So I just wanted to be here to echo the other remarks of the speakers that you've heard this morning and welcome all of you to Salisbury University. It is a privilege and a pleasure to see so many people who are committed to the initiatives that we all want to study here on our campus on this rainy Tuesday morning. I'm so glad that you had the opportunity to visit us here on the eastern shore of Maryland and see for yourself this incredibly beautiful place that we are so proud to call home. SU is also proud of our Bosserman Center for Conflict Resolution, which is designated as a UN University Regional Center of Expertise in 2019. And we're pleased to have the Salisbury RCE hosting this conference and supporting our efforts to advance sustainability awareness and action. Today's theme of now more than ever, the RCA network as a peace leader, I think rings truer than maybe ever before. Our planet is facing any number of sustainability challenges, from climate change and rapid extinction of species to the polluting of our oceans and coral bleaching. So with each day that passes, our planet loses significantly more of its magnificent natural resources that we all perhaps take for granted. I'm actually a scuba diver, and I've witnessed some of this myself in my own travels to be able to see the damage that's being done. And so I am personally invested in what you are all studying today. As an institution of higher education, ensuring that our future generations inherit a rich and sustainable world is certainly one of our top priorities and is certainly worthy of the conference and the study that we're doing today and all the days that we spend on it. So I am pleased that you have come together this week to discuss, debate, and work towards solutions that reinforce the fundamental role that education plays in achieving a sustainable future both for our region and our world. So thank you so much for being here today. It is an absolute pleasure, again, to be here to welcome you. I hope you enjoy our campus. I hope you enjoy the topics that you will have of discussion, the different panels that I see on your agenda. And I know that you will gain much from the discussions, and I hope you carry that forward into your work in the future. So welcome to Salisbury University, welcome to the Eastern Shore, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much.